was a difficult game to play. Credit to them. You know, we came out with this type of start that we were looking for, and we found a way on special teams. So those were certainly some positives I felt that helped us along the way and helped us to win tonight.
I feel like that first goal, especially happening so early when you guys were shut out here the last time, really did a lot to something.
Yeah, no question. The start is extremely important against these guys because if you're playing from behind, they're stifling. And that was a major point. Scoring on the power play was a major point. Being 100% on the penalty kill was a big deal. You know, I think that different guys came to the forefront in that penalty kill to really give us some life. So we kind of used those penalty kills as momentum shifts for our game. But I can't tell you it was easy. I thought it was a very difficult game to play in tonight.
It seems like especially in the third period, they came out really strong and really pressured you guys. What did it take to kind of weather that storm and hang on?
Well, it wasn't as mature as we had played here in the last couple of weeks in the third period. They threw a lot at us, and at times we bent, but we didn't break. And I think that was a storyline in the third period. I certainly felt like they had the better of us at some points, but we never broke.
Talk about the play of Josh Holmstrom, not just the 2 goals, but I think he had 7 shots in the first period alone.
Yeah, he had 9 total and 7 in the first period. I was extremely proud. I mean, he's extremely effective at net front, and tonight he was a major factor offensively for us.
Joseph Pendenza had 2 assists too. Obviously, he's really come on strong in the second half. What do you think's been the key to his game picking it up?
Well, truthfully, I think he's playing better away from the puck than he ever has, and I think that's a key for any player. When they realize that their play away from the puck is as important as their play with the puck, they start really succeeding both ways because the game has a way of rewarding those who don't cheat it.
Now pitched home ice first week here. Now you can focus on the rest of the race. What's the thoughts of pitching home ice? What can you do next weekend?
Yeah, for us, truthfully, a couple weeks ago we earned our way into the playoffs. Tonight we earned home ice. And we just want to continue to play great hockey, so we're playing our best hockey when it counts most, and that's playoff time. And that's all we're concentrating on at the moment.
This is the latest in the season Lowell's ever been in first. Is that something you can allow the team to think about, or you kind of have to block that out at all? Or?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You know, I'm glad. I mean, it's a nice feather in the cap maybe for some other year to look back on it. But right now, it's about playing your best hockey when it counts most. And that's what you keep reminding our guys of. And I think there's a lot of guys who are making the right plays, making the honest plays, and believing in each other. And that goes a long way in playoffs.
Talking about playing your best hockey, that was one of the things you didn't really do last year down the stretch. What did it take to make sure that did happen this year?
Well, I think this is a vastly different team than it was last year. You know, you've got 3 different defensemen who are well over 200 pounds and well over 6 foot. And I think we've added size and we've added girth. And I think we're a more balanced attack than we were last year, depth-wise up front. So it's just a different team.
So yeah, can you talk a little bit about Avalon? He had the first goal tonight, but it seemed like he was up in the play quite a bit too.
Yeah, I was proud of Greg. When one of your depth guys contributes like that, it's a real bonus. I highlighted him in the post game just because you never think of him contributing offensively when you think of guys possibly chipping in. So I was happy he was a contributor tonight, and I'm sure he is too.
Yeah, I think as a team we wanted to come out, be physical, and kind of get to the net early. We weren't happy the last time we left here, and that was one of the things that we focused on all week. So we were able to come out and we were able to do that and put a couple on the board.
Talk about that first goal. It sort of seemed like I think it was Pendenza or somebody along the wall sort of threw it in front just as you were sneaking up behind that.
Yeah, I think we got in on a good forecheck actually. AJ White did a good job breaking up their D, and then Pendenza moved it to Hauk, and he was the one that was able to get a good shot pass there. I was able to get my stick on it and just kind of tip it between his legs.
I was going to ask, so it was through his legs?
Yeah, I think it went just 5-4 on him there.
What does it mean for the team to be in first place this late in the season?
It's nice. It took a lot of hard work to get here, but we're not going to sit back and be complacent. I think we want to be playing our best hockey come playoffs. That's our mindset. So next weekend's just another step towards that. We need to play well and be building going forward.